Oh my goodness, so the last few videos we've done have all been hiking and camping and national parks, and wasn't really planned that way. That's not the main purpose of my channel. I'm supposed to do music stuff, but it's just a glorious summer. We're out enjoying the outdoors, and I should remind you to go out and enjoy your outdoors wherever you are. It is your birthright to do so, and it's meant to be enjoyed. And today we are in the mother of all national parks, Yellowstone. So can't help but video some of it. The world probably does not need another Yellowstone video. It's true. So this won't be a comprehensive guide, but hopefully we will get some pretty sweet footage to show you. And let's roll. We're walking around now at the fountain Paintpots. This is our first site of interest that we've stopped at, and we're loving it. The colors, man, the colors. Steamy. We are witnessing our first geyser. At least the first one that's shooting water more than like a foot.
Fountain geyser. This is a geyser too, but it's not going.
Not going. This one is currently going, but it might be dying down. Nature's Bellagio. Just needs music. I'm not sure where this buffalo is headed, but there's people in like every direction. Oh, it's getting close. Big blue steamy puddle.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4. Woohoo! Holy cow! It's the biggest gathering of people I've seen in a bit.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of people. The majority seem to be wearing masks and trying to maintain a little bit of distance. You can't really keep 6 feet at all times, that's for sure.
It's hard.
Well, Faithful is still going,
Little bit.
but it's dying down. We're going for a lovely stroll. We're on a lovely bridge, a lovely stream. This is the walkway behind the Old Faithful Geyser. And it's not as crowded when you get up into this walk. It's a nice walk. This is a paved trail. Not bad. We made it to the top of Observation Point for a new view of Old Faithful. We're hoping to see it blow soon.
It's been teasing
People are
us.
gathered, and that might not be a good video shot, but it's a great view in person and much less crowded up here. And you can see a lot of the other geysers off in the other direction. see a wild buffalo from here. Yeah, this is a good place to climb, and it's not really that hard. So I'm glad we wandered up here without knowing where we were going. And that is starting to steam quite a bit. At long last, our geyser is coming through for us.
Here it comes. I love the screams. It's a beautiful sunset though. Wow, that's pretty tall.
Yeah.
Wow. It's
Not bad. Not a bad view of Basin. We really don't know what we're doing. We don't really know where this path is going because the teeny little map on our park issued map isn't very good at giving us details. However, it did bring us to Solitary Geyser, and I'm hoping brings us back to the main path that we started from. Let's see, what do we know here? Oh.
wow. Cannot be restored.
Interesting. Erupts about 4 feet every 5 to 7 minutes. Well, that'd be worth waiting for. Long now. Are you ready for an up close and personal geyser experience?
We're actually pretty close. Kind of freaky.
It's supposed to erupt 4 feet high.
4 to 7.
Ah. Well, I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I'm gonna hope to see 4 feet. Maybe that's still getting my hopes up.
Oh.
And that's it. Just kidding.
That wasn't it.
That was cool.
It like got angry. Oh.
Whoa!
Okay, that's a little terrifying.
I know. Like, are we gonna die? Are we gonna get our faces roasted
We
off?
might get sprayed. I don't know.
All right, we finally made it back to the main path. We keep having to mask up whenever we encounter other people. That was a bit more of a hike than we were anticipating, but all good stuff. Definitely not a grueling hike, just we weren't really planning on hiking up a hill at all. Now we're back to the boardwalk, and I'd like to reach the morning glory pool. Yeah, let's get this. Well, there's a fun one. Oh yeah. That's probably better than Solitary.
Yep.
This upper geyser basin is just full of fun stuff. At this point, we are in a race against the setting sun to get to the end of this boardwalk to our destination, Morning Glory Pool. We'll make it there, but we might be losing light on the way back. Well, this is kind of cool because it's got a giant cone compared to all the others we've seen.
It says the last time it erupted was March 10th of this year.
Wow, so it doesn't erupt very often.
Not at all.
Guess we better sit here and wait for it to erupt. Just kidding. Giant geyser. When active, Giant Geyser is one of the largest in the world. Up to 300 feet.
Wow.
Yeah, the picture is cool. Woo! Morning Glory Pool. And we caught it in the prime of its evening glory because we just about ran out of sun. Beautiful. Talk about a great payoff to an already pleasant walk with many interesting things along the way. Hello, bison, my old friend. Please don't kill me in the end. We're back at it again, early in the morning. It's just after 7 a.m. And we are going up the Firehole Falls Trail to get the top view of the Grand Prismatic Spring. Can't wait. This is freaking beautiful. Yellowstone, the place to be. Made it to the top.
You did?
Not bad. What was it, like a 15-minute walk?
Yeah, it's that.
There is the Grand Prismatic Spring. It's hard when there's a giant cloud of smoke. I mean, steam. Can't see the colors.
It's beautiful.
But we're just gonna hang out here for a while and marvel at its wonders. I should mention that we later read that the morning is pretty much the worst time to come here. Most likely you're just going to see giant steam clouds like we did, so you're better off going later in the day if you want to see the bright colors. We're checking out Biscuit Basin, and it seems pretty nice. This spot is interesting because there's like a river of yellow flowing out of the pool of blue. Oh, nice. How crystal clear that is.
Look how deep it is. I can't even see where it ends.
Mustard Spring.
It's spring.
It's active, yeah. So, we are on the far side of Biscuit Basin where it has a trail that continues on. And we're just on another unplanned hike, and we are kind of at war with a lot of mosquitoes, which isn't too fun, but there's no people, so that's nice. So in preparation for this trip, since I'm the one who's been to Yellowstone a number of times, I told Melissa, you know, it's not really like a park where you got to do a lot of hiking. You mainly just stick to these easy peasy little boardwalks and stuff, and then our whole time being here, we keep finding little trails and doing way too much hiking. So Melissa keeps laughing at me for what I said, that it's not a hiking park. I guess it's not a hiking park if you don't want it to be. I came here a couple times as a kid living in California, and a couple times as a teenager living in Wyoming. But we never did any big excursion like this. Like, we were just up on the hill because we don't think before we start hiking. And now we get to pay the consequences. We pressed on in our journey and we got to this pretty sweet overlook. You can see where we came from down at Biscuit Basin, and you can actually see the Old Faithful
And Old Faithful.
visitor center and buildings and stuff in the distance. And yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's Old Faithful, right?
yeah, the big rising pillar of steam is Old Faithful, but you're not going to see much of that on this camera, that's for sure. But wow, look at this drop off. That's a little bit crazy. Kind of gives you a sense of how high we really came. Abyss Pool at West Thumb Geyser Basin. I'd give my left thumb to be here. Gorgeous. My gosh. We came to see the mud volcano. Little did we know we'd find a friend. Three more bison. I literally don't even know how many we've seen now.
1, 2, 3. Oh, they're so precious too, but they're wild, so we shouldn't get next to them.
I heard somebody say it's impossible to drive around Yellowstone without seeing a bison. Poor guy, he's like, I'm so hot. Help me.
Or he's sunbathing.
This guy is so close we can see the snot dripping from his nostrils. We're having a nice little picnic lunch, and we're keeping our eyes peeled for Yogi Bear, because we know he likes to hang around these parts. There is one friend that I'm very grateful we don't have to social distance from, and that is Little Debbie. Whoa. Do you like nature? How about waterfalls? Do you have an urge to walk up and down trails? Or perhaps do you have an uncle named Tom? If you said yes to any of these things, then Uncle Tom's Trail is for you. Take Uncle Tom's Trail to see the lower falls of the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone. That's a lot of ofs. Yeah, maybe we'll get to it, maybe not. Well, that ended quickly because it's totally closed. Everybody closed, do not enter. So, as a wise man once said, F Uncle Tom. Yeah, it's a cool canyon. I'm wading in the river by our campground, and dang, it feels good. My feet are so happy. They've been mad at me all day. And it feels good to splash the water on me, like my arms and neck are sunburned. The cool water feels so good. I might have to change into my swimsuit and get all the way in, because this is just amazing. I'm going in for a swim. See a guy getting murdered. A couple buffalo whisperers here. Beautiful.
Ooh, look at the bubbles.
Stinky. They put down little time things for when you can expect the eruptions. So that can help you decide if you want to hang out and wait or not. Some people are definitely waiting for this one. Look how pretty. This would be cool to see erupt. But it might be another 2 hours. It'll be dark by then. We're taking an early morning drive through Firehole Canyon, and man, this has some sweet views. Over here, where you see still water, that's the designated swimming area. And it's actually like boarded off completely, but they have stairs going down there. So normally you can swim. And you just are gonna hit some mega rapids if you go up or down the stream a little bit. So it's a surprising place to find a swimming spot, but this is a nice place. Nice and pretty. This place has some serious ambiance. Well, how cool. Warm, bubbly mud. So we're in Norris Geyser Basin, and man, this is cool. You can see really far, and you can see lots of different geysers and springs. Let's go stroll about. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Pretty sure we're missing a sweet eruption right now because there's mist raining down on us. It's going. That's a cool geyser. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we have stopped for lunch. We're no longer in Yellowstone. This location is Clark's Fork, just outside of Cook City, Montana, along the Beartooth Highway. And look at what a pretty river and a waterfall we have to gaze upon whilst we munch on our lunch. Not bad. Something else neat about Clark's Fork is it has a wheelchair accessible fishing dock. I think most of the people here though are going like backcountry backpacking. That's a lot of the people we've seen in the parking lot and stuff. But it's a great spot to stop for a lunch. There's like 2 picnic tables, so keep that in mind. What do you think, Melissa?
It's beautiful.
Glad we drove all this way.
Yes.
See a little corner of Montana. Yeah, it's nice. We like it. Well, it keeps getting better. Clark's Fork also has a pretty dope waterfall. Let's check it out. Whoa! Awesome! We have here the ruins of an old power plant. Fascinating. And all of this is within like 100 yards of the parking lot. So definitely worth stopping to check it out. Oh my gosh, it's erupted. Whoa. Wow. Yeah. It's funny, we were prepared to come and hunker down for like 2 hours and wait for this thing to erupt. And it was going as we pulled in.
Yep, it's done. It went quiet.
It is our last night in Yellowstone.
Mm-hmm.
And we've come full circle. We're back at Fountain Paintpots and we just watched a killer sunset. And what do you think, Melissa? Has it been a good trip?
Yes.
Would you say it's a good idea to camp here for 3 nights?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's plenty to see.
Yeah.
Plenty to see. And maybe even camping longer would be a good idea if you want to see everything.
Yeah, you could visit shorter and just, you'd have to miss some things and, I don't know, pick an area to focus on, which is fine, especially if you've been here before.
Yellowstone's just massive. It's just hard to conquer in one trip.
Honestly, it can be kind of tiring.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's been stressful with the crowds, especially due to COVID-19. Fiddling with the masks and trying to keep our distance from people, which is impossible.
Right
because
now
there's
it's
just
very
throngs
possible.
of people.
There's like nobody around us.
So it can be stressful and tiring. I feel like, I told Melissa, Yellowstone is like a mix between natural beauty and an amusement park. Because it's like hordes of people, like it's Disneyland, which can be a little bit overwhelming and take away from the fun of it all. Wow. Colors, bro. Well, I guess if I had to pick one piece of wisdom I learned from this trip, don't miss the sunset. Man, it's gorgeous. You can skip the rest of the day and just come see the geysers at sunset.
Get out of my face.
Just gotta see another big one.
One more big one. Almost. How long would you say this has been going for? Oh.
That was a high one. It's like 30 feet.
See, that the geyser behind is going off as well. I think that when that one goes off, it makes this one go higher.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Alright, we got it.